Hello everybody, and welcome to What the Flip. I am here solo today for the time being. Lindsay has a gig, and apparently my neighbor is starting up his Harley outside, but whatever. That doesn't matter right now, the Harley I mean, because we are here, well I'm here, to play some pinball. We just got back from a whirlwind trip, went down to Southern Fried Gaming, went down to Suncoast Pinball, then went to my family reunion. So sorry for the kind of the lack of updates or whatever you want to call it. We are going to figure out our streams one of these days. Wednesday seems to be pretty good, except for obviously today. Lindsay's not going to be able to make it. And she's actually going out to Pinburg next week. So we're going to figure that part out. But she will be here in a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and fire up some Maverick and play some pinball here. So if you guys have any questions about the game, I will try and help you out. Let me know if anything looks weird. I currently am just going to try and go for starting. I'm going to try and complete as many hands as I can just to kind of jump off. And just, you know, have some good time and play some pinball. And then when Lindsay gets back, we will probably talk a little bit about our trip in Southern Fried. We meant to record something, we didn't obviously. So sorry about that, but it's been hectic. So anyway, with Maverick, I like to usually start a mode if I can. The secondary would be to lock a ball on the skill shot. So, and I did neither of those. So we got into the pops instead, which isn't too bad because if I shoot this shot and miss, usually hits the pops a few times. The other thing I usually try and do is you need to get in and raise or lower your hand almost as quickly as you can. And that's why shooting that shot straight up there. I'm going to claim these are warm-up games, and that's why I'm playing terrible. So they're all going to be warm-up games until I actually, you know, do something. Doing great. Feeling great, Billy Ray. Alright. You get to see how truly awful I am at pinball. Lindsay is the much better player. But I can do some stuff every once in a while. I'm trying to get through this mode. This mode is supposed to be done by shooting around the loop there and hitting that upper flipper. But I found the way to do it is by hitting it with that right flipper. That was Bank Heist that I started. I completed the mode, but didn't do much. But just that, completing that mode alone, it's worth some points. So, anyway, let's try it again. Alright, Angel's Revenge. This is what we were trying to do the first ball. So, terrible. That right out lanes continues to be a bear. So what you're really trying to do in this mode is hit, basically, I think, was it any switch, all target score, and then raise your value. So what you're trying to do is get up into the pops as much as possible, because then you get a jackpot, the Angel's Revenge reward, and then every time it pops around in those poppers, you get a bunch of points for that too. So it wasn't terribly great there. And it came down and went out the right out lane, which is pretty much par for the course for Maverick. So if you're just joining us, Lindsay will be here. She is at a gig. She's going to be coming back hopefully around 5:30. So you're stuck with me and my terrible pinball playing for a little bit. So sorry about that, but, well, it's one of those things. So yeah, we, like I said, we had a crazy weekend. Hung out with my family all weekend down in Tennessee, in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge. It was fun, but man, I love family, but it can get pretty stressful too. But it was a good time overall. So, and I always love the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area. It's pretty, but man, there are a ton of people there. They are building so much down that way. It's kind of crazy, really. I didn't expect as many places there as they're just building all over the mountains, which I'm kind of disappointed with, but what can you do? If stuff's for sale, people are going to build on it, so. Alright. Slack a ball. Let's try to get a multi-ball. Let me show that off. So the Lauren Bell is back there. It's the little boat. You can see the paddle wheel going around. That's the Lauren Bell. So I locked one ball. The other way the light locks is to hit the right ramp. I usually cannot find that shot very well. But I'll see if I can figure it out for y'all. See what we can do. Okay. So yeah, the feed out of the pops usually comes down and likes to hit and drain right into that lane there. There really isn't much to save it. Alright, so now I gotta shoot back up the left orbit to lock the ball. Quite there. See if I can post pass. What do you think? Yeah, not too bad. Hey, I locked the ball. So that's 2 balls locked. Now, I should be able to plunge to start a 4-ball multi-ball. So I need to get in that second hole there, and then I'll be able to plunge one more time. Alright. So that's a 4-ball. This will be a 4-ball multi-ball. So now I want to hit that 3x, give myself better jackpot values. Look at that. I did. So now I'm going to try and hit that ramp as many times as I can. There is no ball save in multi-ball, so you just kind of got to drain as many balls as you possibly can as quickly as you can in multi-ball, right? That's what we're trying to do. No, what we're trying to do is get some balls in the right flipper. Right. You only need 2 balls, right? That's what I tell myself. So try and hit that right ramp. Didn't quite make it. Okay. Let's try and separate here. And I double drain! Yay! I'm really good at pinball! So what I was trying to do was air defense, and I completely missed. And it did nothing for me. So that's how you drain out a multi-ball. Don't play like I play. Play better. So yeah. Alright. Let's try. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey, I'm in draw poker. So this is kind of like a, I don't know, it's not really a hidden feature. I need a warm-up. These are all warm-up games, remember? Draw poker, you hit in that 4th hole up there, and then you got to hit with that flipper to get to underneath the Lauren Bell to hit the capture ball. You start what's called draw poker, and then you're just trying to go around and hit all the drop targets. So, good times. Didn't quite get there. Alright. So let's try and actually win some hands here. Okay, so now I'm going to try and get the raise fold. I missed completely because I'm really good at pinball. Ugh. Man, I cannot find that shot today. Alright, there it is. So now I only have one card left, so I'm going to raise. And now I just need to get the 8 of hearts. And it goes in the right out lane because it's in the slings. And the right out lane is great on this game. So whoever designed it, love that right out lane. You did great work. Being more than just a little facetious. That right out lane tears me up something awful. Alright. Okay. So as you can see, it did not save my progress at all on the poker hand. So right now, I still have 3 of a kind lit. And I still have to re-raise fold it. So I have 9 cards to discard. You can see that in the lower right. So I'm still going to raise it because what it means by discard is every time I hit a card or drop that is not the card I'm going for, or the part of the hand I'm going for, it's a discard. So now I'm down to 8 because I hit one of the 9s over here on the right. So now I just need that 8 of hearts. I was going to bounce over. So the other way to spot cards, as you can see down here, it says spot card on these end lanes. So if I was to roll over one of these and then get back up into the raised fold, it will actually spot the card that I'm looking for. That is a good way to do it. Lindsay likes to hit those by going and hitting the ramp and then coming down, spotting a card, and rolling over. I, unfortunately, am not as good at finding that ramp shot, so I tend to just try and go for some luck. I mean, we're playing poker, right? That's what this game's all about. Not really. Everyone that plays poker says poker's a game of skill. I'm terrible at it, so that's probably correct. Alright, so I have 4, 14, we'll hit again, and bust. Okay, good times. We'll raise it again. Go for the 8 of hearts. Okay. There we go. So I won a hand! Yay! Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to win blackjack in order to get my kickback relit. So I'm going to get in here, try and win blackjack. I'm going to hit, stand, I'm going to lose. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I will go ahead and raise it because I'm going for that straight. And then again, I still need to get over into blackjack and win a game of blackjack to actually, you know, relight my kickback. Alright, we're going to stand. Hey, look at that, I won. So now kickback is relit. So what I want to do is go ahead and keep working on draining out the right out lane, but at least I got a special for it. So, yeah, that was ball 3. Man, I am playing awesome. You look short. Alright, let's go again. Welcome to Florida. Welcome to the first wait. Alright, one ball locked. I'm getting distracted by other things, like this light here. Alright. Now they blinded myself. Alright. So I started in mode, which is to keep getting it up the right ramp, the only ramp, but... Ah, too early. Alright, it's too many... Too late. Like I said, I have a hard time finding that ramp. Get around. Alright, so that's one. Yeah. Two. Alright. Did it a couple times. Oh, see, there was no grace period there. Even though I got it up there, I was too late. Alright, the royal flush is on the right side, which I don't like shooting. But I'll go ahead and try it anyway, because the other cards I'm trying to shoot at aren't working well, so let's go for something different. Okay. Oh, alright, ball 3, 120. I'm consistently bad, so that's something, right? Something to be said for consistency. Alright. Ball 1 locked. Okay, let's try and knock another ball. I'm trying to get back into multi-ball again, because I had so much luck. Okay. So now I need the middle one for 4 ball. Ooh, got lucky. Too much. Alright, so since I didn't get the 4 ball, in order to start multi-ball, I need to hit the ramp, and then I need to relock that ball, or relock this ball, by shooting that orbit. There we go. So for the 3rd ball, you don't actually need to get it all the way up into the Lauren Bell. Truth be told, all you need to do is hit the opto going up there. Oh my gosh. So I can restart it by shooting the left orbit. I missed. Alright. So I've restarted multi-ball. For 3 ball, I need to get it in the 2nd hole again. So we'll see what I can do. So off the plunge, not enough, whatever. Multi-ball, that's okay. Too late, or too early. So again, I'm going for the right ramp. So now, since I scrubbed out a multi-ball again, I'll have to start shooting the ramp in order to relight it. But I gotta shoot it twice now, I think, in order to even light ball lock. Oh my gosh. I'm about to block off this right out lane. Don't tell Lindsay. Good grief. So if you have any questions about draining out the right out lane, I'm your guy. So there, that was awful. Because not only was I supposed to lock a ball by hitting that first, it bounces out sometimes, which is unfortunate because that means that whenever now, like, I kind of wasted my skill shot. So, okay, this thing is driving me insane. I gotta fix it. Sorry, I'll be right with you. This light's going crazy, and I cannot play pinball with it flickering. I have enough distractions on my own without my light going wild. That'll probably fix it for like 3 seconds and go right back to being bad, but whatever. Alright. right outlane is the worst. Oh my gosh. Alright. Coops Cash, follow the green flashy lights. They're kind of hard to see probably because of the flickering, but it's that, there, and there. So the left orbit, the dealer shot, which is the vertical up kicker, the right ramp, and the right orbit are all shots. And then once you do that, what you then have to do, or want to do, is shoot the roving green shot, which goes between all those different shots. And then after that, the mode starts over again. And so you can score, you have potential to score a lot of points if you can actually shoot accurately in this mode. Which, clearly, accuracy is my main forte when playing pinball. I wish I could tell you what my fortes actually are, but right now, I feel like I don't really have too many. Alright, so... yeah, I'm not going to get it. Maybe? So, the problem is, I ran out of time. I'd have to hit the rotating shot, and I looked up and missed it, and there we go. Back to Maverick. Yes, sir. Lindsay's not here, and I didn't feel like trying to get the whole rest of the house set up, so I just threw it back on Maverick because it was a little easier. The lights and stuff were already on it. The gear was close. So, yeah, we're back home. We're back playing. Well, I'm back playing Maverick. Said Lindsay will be home in a little bit. So, I probably should have played something else, but I don't know. I need some time on Maverick because Maverick and I don't get along. He beats me up pretty good. I feel like there's times I can actually string a game together on it, but that's usually not the case. Just stuff like that. I have such a difficult time reading this game. I don't know what it is. For some reason, I struggle reading how the ball's gonna fall a lot. Alright, so there's a hand. So what's going to give me now? Alright, the pair. So the pair is kind of interesting in that every other hand is a drop target. The pair is just stand-ups right on either side of the ramp. So I've already hit one, and you can see that the 2 on the right is still blinking. They probably look like they're both blinking, but take my word for it. The one on the right is what I'm shooting for. But the interesting thing is, I can hit either stand-up twice in order to get those the 2s. So it's kind of fun. So if I hit that top stand-up, which is the 2 of clubs, I actually would get credit for hitting the other 2. That's the only hand that's like that in this game. So right there, I just hit the 2 of clubs, and I got credit for completing that hand. So fun fact, I guess. Pro tip, whatever you want to call it. Completing the cards up the top there will give you multiple bonus multiplier. Also, completing the mode the Lauren Bell or completing the Stagecoach Mystery can give you up to 20x multiplier. 20x I think is as high as it goes. Like, say you get 20x. You can't then complete the rollovers to get any higher. I personally don't know if you can get 20x or more just by doing rollovers by themselves. It's dang near impossible in my mind to get up that high. But maybe somebody out there's done it, but it ain't me. Alright, so we're going for the pair again, which is kind of nice. But I want to lower it. Or just drain. Draining works. That's another way to play the game. You get your bonus faster that way, right? Alright, so let's go and start a mode. Plunge too hard. Anytime it goes in this area, just know that your ball is gone. And if you get it back, well then feel good, but it is one of those outlanes that just Hey, I get it, buddy. It is one of those out lanes that is just purely brutal. Alright, raise fold again. We're on the 2s. I have 6 cards to discard. I should be okay. So, the backhand is usually not too bad there. And never mind, it doesn't matter because right out lane. So you can backhand it as long as you're going for the 2 of clubs, which is the one farther or closer to the pops, I should say. That's usually a decently safe shot. I find shooting the 2s around the ramp to be pretty brutal because if you rattle it, you're going to drain because it's going to go halfway up the ramp and come down straight down the middle. So I generally go for them from the right flipper. I don't know. I find that now some switch just hit, so it took away my skill shots, which kind of sucks. I don't know what it scored for me, but it gave me 5 million somewhere, which is interesting. So that was unfortunate, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. Raise it. I need the 8 of diamonds and the 8 of hearts, which is straight up the middle. If you like drop targets, this is the game for you. Okay. Bounce. Alright, so now I have the full house, which is the 3 8s and the 2 2s, which are, again, on either side of the ramp. But, like always, with this game, if you want to play the hand, you want to raise the hand. That's just the way it goes. So anytime you're starting a hand, you generally speaking, you want to raise it. Now I know some people say, well, you can start going for it, and then if you're getting close or whatever, you're going to run out of discard, you should just fold it, but I don't play that way. I feel like if I can go for it, that means I'm confident that I'm just going to play it all the way, so I want to raise it as soon as possible. Especially because, 12 discard, you start with, you can hit, I should say you can miss up to 12 times. And then it goes down with subsequent hands. So the later you get, obviously you want to play it a little differently. But these first few hands, I really don't see, if you want to shoot for those cards or those drops or whatever, generally speaking, then you want to raise. Alright. If that makes any sense. I'm just babbling. That was a Maverick the movie quote. Alright. Oh. I think that 8 of hearts is getting stuck on a post over there, and it makes it super difficult to hit. But I'm just blaming my poor play on the game instead of, myself. Okay. So now I'm going for the ramp again because I started Stagecoach. Alright. Go, get around! Oh, that was dumb. I hit that more times than I usually do. Whoa, what just happened there? Okay. I think it gave me the win there, which I'm not sure why, but I'll take it. Alright, so now the Royal Flush is over here on the right-hand side. I don't normally shoot for it, but we'll try it. And that's why. I should have just folded it because, like I said, I hit 2 of them, but then you saw where the ball went. It just went wherever it wanted to, and there's not much movement I can give it to save that. So it was a bit silly, but all right. Let's try it again. See if I can actually break 500,000 or 500 million. So far, no good. Alright, so this one's all about the Lauren Bell. And in this mode, they let you shoot the right orbit or the left orbit. So I don't know. Oh, I actually got the right orbit, so that was kind of nice. So what this does is it gives you all the Stagecoach Mystery Awards. In certain tournament modes, it actually goes through them in order. In like we actually have it just set up to be, you know, normal or whatever use, I guess, whatever you want to call that. So it gives it to you in random order. Too late. Alright, 20 million. So laser kickback was kind of nice. It just keeps it lit for the rest of this ball. Some of the other things I could have gotten would be 20x bonus, light extra ball, an actual extra ball. What else? Oh, infinite discard, things like that. We'll raise it. Alright, a couple more. Come on. Alright, so I got the 6 of spades and the 7 of spades left. I got one. Wow. That's nice. Alright, so now I got the royal flush again. I've learned my lesson. We're going to shoot up, and we are going to fold that one. So now it gave me the full house, which is a slightly safer shot. So we'll go ahead and go for that. Alright. So again, I want to raise fold it, and I'm pretty confident I can get it. So I'm going to raise. Why I'm confident, but you know, put positive energy out there, right? Alright, so you just heard Alfred Molina just say, don't let Maverick reach the game, or Angel, which is this guy here. Whenever he says that, you're one shot away from starting the next mode. So I either got to get a rollover and then shoot that dealer shot, or I got to get the 8 of hearts. And I missed there. Alright. So now I immediately go into the mode, and this one was Angel's Revenge, which is in the movie him beating up 4 guys that went and folded for Maverick or whatever, got beat up by Maverick to get him out of a jam in a poker game. It's an interesting movie, we'll just say that. It's funny, I like it, but it's a little goofy. So you just want to keep hitting that vertical up kicker as many times as you can. And whatever else you hit, you know, incidentally, is just kind of a bonus. So just keep getting that dealer shot or that buck. Shoot! So if you get it halfway up the ramp, usually it comes back and hits this left flipper. If you get all the way up in the ramp, obviously you're pretty safe. But if you go in between that, well, you saw what happened. So I at least beat my, I got 500 million, which, you know, was what I was trying to hit. Right. So there's 2 balls locked. So now I need to hit the 2 to get 4-ball multi-ball. Oh, really? Only 1 ball? Never mind. I misread. Sorry. I only have 1 ball locked. Alright. There's 2 balls locked. make a liar out of me. Okay. Didn't get it. So now I need to hit the left or the left ramp, right ramp, and then hit left orbit for a 3-ball multi-ball. I know we said it before, but it is true. It really gives player 1 an advantage to be able to get a 4-ball multi-ball because it's way easier. All you have to do is lock 2 balls and hit that center skill shot. So that number 2 skill shot. If you can't do that, then you're doing what I'm doing and flailing for that right ramp, and you have a chance to drain because you missed, which is what just happened. All right. So now I need to shoot that left orbit, start multi-ball. So there it is. So as you can see, I did not get it all the way up and around into the Lauren Bell, but you don't have to. Dang it. And I can't restart multi-ball because I got a jackpot. So there it is. Anywho. Anybody see the rumors, or not even rumors anymore, about the next Stern game? I guess it's going to be Keith Elwin's Jurassic Park and the blurry pictures that have been released. Looks interesting. We're going to fold that because that was the 4 of a kind, which is over there, which I really don't like shooting for. So yeah, I guess, I don't know, are they supposedly releasing more info about that tomorrow? Does anybody know? Alright, 4X. Sweet. That's one I usually get. The thing about bonus, though, is you got to do a lot with it. Yeah, Golden Girls, right? Golden Girls to pin. That'd be sweet. I'd play it. I probably own one eventually too. I used to watch the Golden Girls all the time when I was a kid. It's silly, but there you go. All right, hit, we'll stand. Hey, we win. All right, let's raise it. Yeah, I don't know. Right. So I got 2 more cards to hit. I can either hit him by rollovers and then getting in that dealer shot, or I can just hit him directly. Shoot. I want Muppets. There you go. All right. One more card. Yeah, Muppets would be cool, wouldn't it? Oh, no! Oh. Alright, not a terrible game. I finally actually put together a little bit of something. It's better than I normally do. Yeah, Muppets would be a lot of fun. It's got a lot of, there's a lot there, right? I mean, you could have the old guys up on the balcony just lobbing insults at you while you're playing poorly like me. So they'd be getting worked overtime. Animal. Love me some Animals, some Gonzo. I think it'd be pretty sweet. Alright. So, we're on Bank Heist, which is a mode I actually can complete, usually. Or sometimes, I should say. I'm gonna try and get start mode. Plus, I haven't been hitting that second hole, and I really need to get better at it. I rebuilt the plunger, and so it's a little smoother, so I still haven't gotten my aim correct again. So, I gotta get back into it. Still not quite enough. Alright. Yeah, so if you guys missed the stream last week, We put it up on YouTube. We got to go down to not multimorphic, Suncoast Pinball and play Raise and Complete and play Cosmic Carnival. That game, it was a lot of fun. I mean, they still have some things they're working on, and they know it. I know on stream it was kind of, some of it was a little different with how the how modes are started, and you're not always quite sure what you're shooting for. But we spoke with them, you know, a little bit about that, and they are aware. They are aware of those issues, and they are working on programming it so you know a little bit better about what you're shooting at. I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was a really good game. I really did. It felt and shot fantastic. It really did. I know it's hard to kind of hard for people to tell that on just a stream. To me, Jersey Jacks, I don't think they shoot poorly or anything like that. It's just the flippers don't quite feel quite right to me. Not that they're bad or anything. It's just, for me personally, they're not quite as snappy as I'd like. And on that Cosmic Carnival, even the prototype we were playing, it just, the flippers felt fantastic. And like I said, that's not a shot or anything at Jersey Jack. It's just it's what they're going for, and that's what they want in their pinball, clearly, or else they wouldn't have made it like that. And it just, the cabinet felt solid. It's all made with P-Rock stuff, so you know it's going to be, you know, parts are going to be out there for it. You prefer, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not knocking Jersey Jack, and I know a lot of people like them because I do like it on the wide bodies and stuff. The dialed in and Wonka just felt a little different. Not bad, just not what I'm used to. But on Cosmic Carnival, it really did. It felt and shot great. Obviously, the art is gorgeous. We all know, and if you don't like the art, well, I don't know what to tell you, because that's a pretty game. And there are call-outs in the game, and they are putting in more. So, like, I know that's a common criticism that game gets, and they are working on that. And they're putting it in as they go along. So, just know that it's there, or it will be there. CGC, I think we refer. Yeah, that's just it. I think we do, and that's fine. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like the new remakes with the Chicago coin. Their flippers do feel a little different, but I do like the remakes, actually. I think their flippers feel pretty decent. But Stearns and now Suncoast, I really do like the feel of theirs. And honestly, some of it has to just do with flipper rubber and how it catches. Love Monster Bash Remake. We know a couple that owns one, and I got to put some time on theirs, and yeah, that does actually feel real good. At Cincinnati, I put some time on there while I was waiting on to play Alice Cooper, and that actually the Monster Bash there did feel real good to me as well. So I agree with you that I do like Chicago Coin, or CGC, whatever you want to call them. I agree. I think they feel pretty good. But like I said, the build quality and the people there, they are so passionate about making quality pinball machines. And it is a simpler game. Oh my gosh. And they admit it fully. It was his brainchild was to put out a game kind of in the vein of Comet. You know, like if you look at it, you know, it's that whole kind of 80s aesthetic just in space. And that's I mean, that's what he was going for. I went to his talk, and he even said a little bit about that on the stream. That is completely what he was going for. So the rules aren't nearly as deep as, say, a Jersey Jack or like a Lord of the Rings or something like that. And that's not what they wanted, or that's not his vision for the game. So he wanted that more classic feel of a little bit more straightforward in a little slightly less rules. And he didn't want to really stop the game too much, and that's why there's only one capture hole. So yeah, like I said, it's not going to be for everybody, just like no pinball machine is for everybody. It's going to be all my tilt warnings. no pinball machines for everybody, so I'm not trying to pretend like it's the greatest game ever and everyone's going to love it, blah, blah, blah. But I think there's going to be enough people out there that'll like it. And I think if you ever get a chance to play it on location or something like that, you really do owe it yourself to check it out, because it is a lot of fun. Alright, I'm going to raise it. And yeah, I don't know, they were, like I said, they were very kind in letting us come down. And it was super sweet for us. We drove a long way to get down there, so we at least got to go to the beach and such, so that was kind of nice. They are in an awesome location, being right there in the, you know, close to Tampa or whatever. It's near the Clearwater area. Really gorgeous beaches there. It was very nice being able just to kind of hang out and take some time off work, and played a lot of pinball over the break. But then once, shoot, I couldn't shake it too much because I was already on enough warnings. I'm very interested. I don't have space. Yeah, I know. I'm with you there too. If there is a world where they can get scale and drop costs, Tad, that would kill it. What do you think about Wonka? I mean, honestly, I still haven't put enough time or games into it. I think it's an interesting game. I don't think it's a bad game at all. It's not. It doesn't really do a ton for me. But then again, I haven't put enough time into it. I just haven't. I think we know a place that's getting one, and so I'm gonna. If I can solidly play like 10 to 20 games on it, I'll have more of an opinion. But right now, the sounds just are a bit much for me. But that, whatever. Like, that's fine. I can get over that. And it feels pretty, like the shots seem pretty decent. I was kind of getting wrecked by the left out lane. I played a little bit on Pinball Undesirable stream, and I was getting, like I said, I was getting destroyed by that left out lane. But that, whatever. I mean, this game destroys me at the right out lane. I still like it, so that's not to say that, you know, I'm gonna do any better. Oh, yours comes Sunday. Nice. Code has come along nicely. Yeah, that's what I've heard, and I've seen a little bit of that. Like I said, it does. It looks like a cool game. The art, I think, is pretty neat. We obviously like movie pins because we have several of them. This is, what, 3? I think we have 3 movie pins, so that part doesn't bug me. I don't know. I just need some more time on it to truly be able to tell you what I like and don't like about it. Because as of right now, it's a Jersey Jack. They do a pretty dang on good job. It's just I haven't played it enough. I think I played it. We played it once at PinFest, and then I played it maybe 2 or 3 times over the weekend. But there's just so much pinball to be played that I just didn't get a chance. And I knew we were getting one here in Cincinnati. At least I'm pretty sure we are. So I wasn't too like gung-ho on just playing that one. Sunday! Alright. What's going on, Al? Alright. Stagecoach! It's not what I was going for, but that's alright. Yep, Sunday. Hey, look at that. Let's play this one one-handed. Sweet! Yeah, I'd love to put more time on it, for sure. We knew a guy that was getting one, and then he ended up not getting it and going back to JJP Pirates, so I don't know. Can't wait. Yeah, that's sweet. It's like I said, it looks interesting. The art package, I think, looks good. I really like the Gobstopper, even though a lot of people are saying that's a death trap shot. I guess I could see that, but I think that's a cool little mech and how it rotates and captures the ball. I haven't been keeping up too much with the code changes, though. Just because I didn't know what they were before, so whatever the changes are aren't going to mean a ton to me anyway. The game always needs to be left outlane post in. They just released. Oh, gotcha. just released 1.0. That's awesome. Congrats for them. That's pretty sweet. Man, I'm playing terrible, guys and gals. Alright. What do we want to do? Let's try and start a mode. Nope. Yeah, no, my takeaways from Southern Fried is it's a great show. That show was awesome. If you like card games and board games and arcades as well as pinball, I mean, even if you just like pinball, you should still go if you're able to. But they had so much cool stuff going on there. It shipped with the left post out. No, I don't know. Oh, sorry, I misread. 1.09. I need new glasses. Yep, but in the coin box, people. Okay, gotcha. Maybe that's why I'm not as good at pinball anymore. I need new glasses. Got it. That makes more sense. It shipped with 1.0. They're up to 1.9. Oh no, that's fair. No, the Southern Fried, they had this really cool, like, on, I think it was Saturday night. They had 80s prom night. It was actually pretty sweet, and there were a ton of people dressed up in like 80s prom gear and dress and whatnot. It was hilarious and awesome. Live band, a lot of fun. Lindsay loved it because she got to play in 5 tournaments. I'll let her tell you about that, or is it 4? I can't remember if it's 4 or 5. But she played in so many tournaments over that weekend. But like I said, she can tell you about that when she gets back. Great time overall. Got to meet so many cool people. Ran into some old friends from previous shows. Met a ton of new people there. Talked with a lot of people that brought some really neat games. It was just it's a really cool show. I think we'll try and make it back again next year. The only problem is, like, we've been to so many cool shows now. It's like, well, like, and we want to keep going to different shows. So what do we do? Like, do we keep going to the shows we know are good? Do we branch out? I don't know. I mean, obviously, we want to keep going back to Cincinnati because, well, that's our local show, and we want to support it. And that one's way easier to get to than some of these other ones. But also, it's like, it's one of those things where, well, you know, can we make it to other ones? And if we can, like, what do we do? So, we'll see. Bummer. That's a pretty good Lauren Bell, though. Yeah, so, what else is coming up? Lindsay's going to Pinburg next week. So if you guys are going to Pinburg, say hello to her. I unfortunately have to work, which sucks. So hopefully Replay FX is a good time. I've tried. There's just no way for me to get out there. It stinks, but it's just not feasible right now, which is the way the pinball drains. I don't know. Shoot. I need to get that raised fold. Yeah, and I did. So I got another extra ball, which is good. But I also want to fold this hand because I hate the 4 of a kind. So now we're at the straight, which I'm fine with, usually. So we'll raise that one. Arcade super awesome! Oh my gosh! No sling. Yeah, I actually might be able to make it up there. That's probably a thing I can do. So I'll look at that. I'll talk to Lindsay. Owl talk to Lindsay. Sorry, bad pun. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and start a mode again. I cannot hit that middle shot. All right, let's raise it. Yeah, I'll see what she says. I think we can probably make that happen. The right alley is hungry. Alright. Yeah, so we are not going to do a Name That Pinball tune at 5. Lindsay is going to be coming home, and then we're going to try and do it at 6. So if you're hanging out for the Name That Pinball tune, thanks for tuning in for it. But we're going to do it at 6 o'clock rather than 5 o'clock because she's not here. So you get to just stare at my pretty face for a little bit longer. And watch me miss that middle hole like 13 times. Hey, backhanded it. Nice. Would you consider Revenge from Mars Ballet, since it's sort of both? Revenge from Mars, I believe, is technically... Well, that's a great question. I mean, it's the Pinball 2000 system. Isn't that Williams? I mean, didn't Bally Williams combine at some point? I can't. I'm not... The late 90s stuff I kind of fell off on. I'm not as well versed. I know there's not that many. You got... I mean, Sega got, you know, swept back into Stern again, so... I don't know. I guess it's a great question. It's a great question. Just like this one, it's technically Data East and Sega, so I don't know, it's Data East or Sega. It's kind of both. So it's one of those transition games, right? I don't know. I guess, I don't know. Bank robbery. I don't know. The Pinball 2000 stuff, we have a few that kind of access to, but none of them in terribly great shape. We have on location by us, there's a Star Wars Episode 1, and I don't know, that's not a terribly great game, you know, anyway. And I'm currently saving all the software and documentation to back up SSD for games I own, and I don't know what folder should go in. Yeah, the Star Wars in Newport. It's a great game, Star Wars. Especially that one, right? That one makes me want to beat my head against the wall. Because for some reason, you can hit like 10 shots and the ball saver will still be going. The next person gets up to it and it hits the right in-lane switch and then the ball saver turns off. And you're just like, well, that's a little frustrating. So, I don't know. I've never played the home pin Star Wars. I couldn't even... That new one? You got... I don't know. I think that is a statement right there. You think that Star Wars Episode 1 is better than the one that they just talked about or just released? Man, I don't know. That's a pretty bold statement. I don't know if I could say that. I really don't. I know people are really not liking that thing, but... Man... Now, you might enjoy it more, but I don't know. That home pin looks like it's got some neat stuff going for it, personally. I'm not saying I don't think it's worth $4,000, but I don't think it looks terrible. I mean, I'm certainly not in at that price point. And Lindsay's like, well, I'm not really in it. I'm not really in either because she's never going to see it in a tournament, so why would she want to own one? One is a real machine. I know. I get what you're saying, but I don't know. It's one of those things where I kind of agree with a lot of people. Like, who are they actually making that thing for? And that I can't answer. Because I figure most people that are pinheads are going out and buying quote-unquote real machines. But, I mean, Stern's the leader in pinball, so they got to know something that I certainly don't. They're making it for somebody. Now, whether or not people agree that that person's out there, I don't know. But they certainly are making it for someone out there. So, that's one of the questions for the ages. Alright, now I'm hitting it. Alright, so I gotta shoot that middle vertical up kicker again. I don't know, man. The way I look at it is, the more pinball, the better. Whether or not people agree with that statement or like some of the games that come out, that's a whole nother story. But the more people that are out there exposed to pinball, the more pinball machines that get made. It's better for the health of pinball all around. And you don't have to, no one has to like every game out there. I mean, that's fine. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying anybody should. You don't even have to listen to me. But the way I see it is, more pinball machines that get made, the more people that get exposed to it, the better off we're going to be in the long run, because pinball is not going to die out like it almost did. I mean, yeah, like your game, the Pinball 2000. That was almost the end. I mean, it's just kind of the way it goes. So, and then 2008, you know, Stern almost collapsed again, right? So it's nice that we're in the tall grass or the, you know, we're greener pastures here for the last, you know, 13, 14 years. So pretty stoked on that. 15 years, whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, I want to play that Star Wars game just because I want to play just about every pinball machine that's been ever been made. Do I like them all? No. There were a few games that I played over the weekend that I didn't particularly care for, but I still got the chance to try them out, so that was nice. I got to play Multimorphic and the P3. That game is so cool. It really is. That Multimorphic is such a cool game. What they're doing over there is awesome. I know like there's been a ton of people streaming it, but until you see it and play it in person, it just, I don't know, there's something else going on. Like when you actually sit there and play a game, when that screen is starting to move on you and like taking you into the modes and you're doing rollovers on the screen itself, oh my gosh, it's just so cool. I told Lindsay, I was like, I don't know how we're going to do it, but I want to really find a way to afford one of those. Unfortunately, that means probably selling off some games, which we're not quite ready to do yet, but maybe sometime soon. Because I'm in. I really like what they're doing over there. They got some real neat stuff going on with that game. And I know a lot of people talk about, oh, well, they need a really good game. I think Lexi's that game, because people aren't giving enough credit. Shoot. On a P3 badly. Yeah, 10K is a lot. You're absolutely right. 10K is a lot. And it's too much for us right now, too. I'm excited to try it. Yeah, I think I'm going to talk to Zach at Flippin' Out. So if you're watching and you're coming to Cincinnati, please bring one. But then, yeah, so I'm trying to get one in Cincinnati somehow. Get one to Cincinnati. Get one anywhere around here. And just, if you know of anyone that has one anywhere, you really owe it yourself to check it out. You're looking at another 4K for all the other games and software probably. Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, one, there are free games that come with it. So, you know, you get Lexi, but then there's a Hoopin' It Up game that's free. There's some games that just, you know, they're a little cheaper that you can just put on the thing itself. But yeah, you're absolutely right. The cost is it's a high hurdle to get over. But the cool thing is, economy of scale, if more and more people get it, all those costs start to come down. So that is the one thing where I completely agree. The cost is a bit much, but early adopters always are paying that cost. I mean, look at, you know, 4K TVs when they first came out, how expensive those were, right? And then now, I just bought a 4K TV for like $200, $300. Now, is it the best, you know, TV on the market? No, but it's good enough for me. So, I know it's not quite the same thing, but it is, you know, similar. But yeah, it just, and the flippers felt great. I love the mechanisms, how they come in over the in lanes there. I just think it's so cool looking. And I went to their talk that they had, their little symposium or whatever. Oh, I should have flipped. And he was saying, like, they have a rail system over, like, on the left and right, so you can they can float more stuff in. So if they wanted to put stuff in the middle of that playfield, they could. So, and the rails can all be changed and flipped and rotate from side to side. I mean, all that stuff can happen. That people are like, oh, they can't do that with that game. Oh, they absolutely can. They can, you know, have that feed the left ramp, feed right back to the left flipper. They can have a crossover. They can do whatever they want with the rail system. It is a thing that can get changed. System's very modular. Yeah, the whole flipper assembly, just a thing flips down, you open it up, and all the flippers just slide out, and that's it. And then you can take it to your workbench and work on it, and then put it back in. I'm excited. I'm with you. I would love to get one because Lindsay's, obviously a musician. I'm a tech nerd, so we'd love to get one in and try our hand at starting to program a game and putting in music and things like that. Would it amount to anything? Who knows? But it'd be sweet to try it out and just start working on something. I think that would be the open-ended possibilities are just awesome. Music-based app, small world. There you go. So what? Musician and a tech nerd. See, you like two people. It takes two of us to make one of you. No, yeah, no, I'm a network guy, hardware guy. I know a little bit of programming, not much. I can do a little bit of scripting, not much. So I've taken a few programming courses and things like that. So I know enough to get myself in trouble. But yeah, it's one of those things where I need that. I've always been a person where I need that thing to get me hooked in and going. I need a task, I need a project in order to actually do it and learn it. And I feel like if we got a multimorphic, that might be the thing that will finally get me into it. Because I've taken programming courses with like Python and stuff like that, and I've learned a little bit, and I've applied some of it to my job, but truth be told, I don't need to use it that often. And so I've lost it. Whatever I knew in the past, I've lost because Hi! I got a cat. She's right here. My cat's right here. So I've lost a lot of it over the years because I just haven't used it. So I'd really like to get back into it and try and program something. So that's my story. What are you doing? What are you doing? Getting up in the curtains? She thinks it's food time, even though she just got fed. But yeah, we dropped them off at Lindsay's parents. Luckily, because we were gone for like 11 or 12 days. So luckily, her mom is kind enough to take them in and look after them. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, so we came back and they were. That was stupid. I knew it wasn't going to dead bounce. I was dumb. She was able to take them in, and they did the normal cat thing of acting like they were super mad at us, yet they were glued to our hips the next few days. And, well, still pretty much are. So anybody that says cats don't need love and affection, you're just incorrect. They just want it on their terms, not yours. Come on, one more. Yeah, that's Ember. She's black. You can't hardly ever see her. Like, even when she's on camera half the time, you can't tell she's there because she's an all-black cat. And she loves laying on dark clothing, like we have a black chair that's upstairs. She likes to hide on that. My old computer chair, all black. I've even sat on her 100 times because I didn't see her. She's smart enough to get out of the way, though. Poor kitty. She's going to get crushed by my big old butts one of these days. Hopefully not. But I have learned to look at chairs now. That feed out of those pops is dangerous, man. Yikes. It's destroying me. Alright. I gotta do something with this game, because I am not doing very well. Alright. Oh, I got to play Baywatch finally, which is like a game that uses the same DMD. It's actually similar rules. too. That was actually, it was pretty fun. I only played it a few times, but what little I did play of it seemed alright. It did seem very similar to this, though, where like certain modes were just slightly different. You know, some of the mystery awards were pretty much the same. You know, things like that. But it seemed like a kind of a cool game. I think I'd still rather have this one than that one, but it's got the big DMD in the back as well, which is kind of neat. My collection is what I like, and that's that. There you go. South Park, there you go. I mean, I haven't played South Park in a long time. It's been a little bit, but I remember playing that game and liking it. But unfortunately, like, I feel like there's, you know, this was back before pinball was starting to get popular again. So if you found a game somewhere, chances are it was not in the, like, it was just playing like garbage. There's a Newport on the Levee had like 3 or 4 pinball machines, and all of them were in terrible shape. None of them shot right. They were all dirty, like disgustingly dirty. Broken switches everywhere. There was the Sopranos that the friggin' safe didn't work. So half the time you couldn't even play the game because it was just all busted. So you're like, well, that's fun, thanks. So it's like, I understand that, you know, I'm glad that people have pinball machines out there, but it's kind of like, if you're going to have a pinball machine, I mean, like, you kind of got to make it working, right? Because if you're not, you're just going to turn more and more people away from pinball because, well, they're like, oh, pinball sucks. I was doing the thing and it wasn't working. So, it takes a lot more to get them up and running, that's for sure. I will say, though, at Southern Fried, I noticed way more people playing pinball than the classic arcade games. So, I mean, maybe that's anecdotal, and I'm sure that's true, but it just seemed like, to me, I felt like more people were playing pinball than the classic arcades. So yeah, interesting. Just my own personal observation. I hit the one card I didn't need. Oh no. Okay, good. Well, that was just unfortunate. So it got stuck on the 5. And then as soon as it came up, it shot out and bounced and went down the right out lane. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna complain about it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just kidding. Yeah, buddy. Now we're glad to be back home. We also went to the in Gatlinburg. They have a pinball museum now, and we got to play a Hercules, which was pretty sweet. It actually was playing pretty well too. I've heard some stories of those usually not playing too great. It actually, you know, it was an interesting game. It was huge. And then we, after that, we got on one. We're like, man, this game is tiny. What's going on here? We're used to this big old game now. So that was kind of cool. So yeah, that's down in Gatlinburg. It's $15. You get to play all day. So that's kind of sweet. It's actually one of the cheaper things you can do in Gatlinburg. Yeah, it was a sweet game. If you're down that Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area and you love pinball, you kind of owe it yourself to get over there and check it out. They also had arcade machines, and again, more and more people were playing pinball over arcade machines. I mean, I like me some classic arcade, especially like, you know, like the classics, Tapper, Burger Time. That's a great one. I really like a game called what is it? Oh man, it's Neo Geo. I'll think of it in a minute. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't come up with it. Windjammers. It's basically like a. It's basically a game of Pong with a disc instead of a ball. You're two guys throwing a frisbee back and forth, or gals, and it's a lot of fun. Put spin on it and stuff like that. I think it got remade on or re-released on PS4 maybe. I just picked up Nintendo Versus Duel. Yeah, there you go. That's I was so jealous. Like, if I took the truck down, I probably would have come back with Neo Geo, because they had some not terribly expensive ones at Southern Fried, and I haven't been able to find a good one around here. And they had some pretty decent ones over there. I was like, man. But I'm glad we didn't take the truck, because I calculated today. We drove almost 2,000 miles over that like from last. Like the Thursday before last to that Sunday, to last Sunday. So like that 11 days or whatever, we drove a ton. 1,200 of that was going down to Suncoast and coming back up, but still, it was a lot of driving. Totally worth it though. Totally worth it. Well, this will work. Yeah, the Neo Geo was oh. Come on now. Alright, now I gotta hit that stupid shot. Hey, I got it! Alright. Just completing hands, you'll get points. Alright. Too soon. Too late. Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to actually try and get the... I know I do this a lot, and I'm going to drain probably, but I'm shooting for the 4 of a kind, which is over here. So I'm going to try and shoot for those and get them. Actually, it wasn't as bad as I expected.
Raise the bowl. Ready. Ante up.
Oh, and this card. No. Okay. Come on. Did I get it? Alright, one more. No! It went off just before it went in! Oh. There is 0 grace period in this game. Oh, that light went off just before I got it into the vertical up kicker, and it said no. You're not getting the spot card. Sorry for your luck. That shouldn't have done that, but I'll take it. It should have gone all the way around. That gate should have stayed up. So, all right, let's try for 4 ball. Hey, we got it. All right, see if I can find that ramp. All right. Hey, there's a ramp. Well, it's better than I usually do. I got 1 jackpot, which was awful. But baby steps. Baby steps. Alright, so I need to raise fold before I hit that king. Come on. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, raise it.
Ante up.
No, 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 no! Alright, let's actually try and get a replay here. Alright, so I've got let's try and do starter mode, get Coop's cash. Alright. Starter mode, left at orbit, vertical up kicker, ramp, right orbit. In any order. Something here. Oh my gosh. I'm not hitting squat. Sweet. Okay. Well, or I could just hit nothing and be content with that, because that's what happened. Ugh, it was terrible. Couldn't get control of the ball. When I did have control of the ball, I couldn't hit anything I was aiming for. Oof. Playing rough, Gail. Okay, let's just take a breath here. Trap up. Think about our lives. Shoot the pair for 65. So let's raise. Blackjack. Hit. Hit. Hit.
You win. Raise or fold.
Alright. We'll raise it.
Ante up.
Probably should fold it, but.
Do or die.
Hey, I got the replay! Oh my goodness.
349.
I don't know what I'm doing. Get control, get control. Raise, fold it.
Raise or fold.
Fold.
He was doing.
2x. Take that. Head bounce. Trap up. Shoot the raise, fold again, and fold.
Raise or fold.
Because it was on the royal flush. We're going to try. Okay, so now we're on the 3 of a kind, straight up the middle. Raise, fold again. We'll raise it. Alright, now I just see the 8 of clubs. Eight of clubs, start bank heist. There it is. Oh, no, never mind. I thought I was starting. I guess I should have known because he didn't do the call out. Alright, raise, fold again.
Don't fold yet.
Raise it. We're going for the pair. Oh, I didn't get a warning either. I don't know how. I probably should. I thought that was going to tilt me out. Okay. There. That tells me I'm 1 shot away. Alright. I need to get up in the vertical up kicker. Like that. And I want to just keep doing that. And keeping that feed away from that right out lane as much as possible. I would love for that ball to come out like that. Come on, come on. Keep going, keep going. All right. Okay. We'll raise it. Sorry, I'm focused too much on the game. Let's trap up here. I'm back. All right. Whew. All right. So now I'm going for the straight, which is right underneath the Lauren Bell here, and I've raised it. So now I just gotta hit the shots. And drain. That's the best game I've had tonight, though. By far and away the best game I've had. Not terrible. Not terrible. Okay. Alright, let's take a breath here. Think about our lives. Think about pinball. Alright. So that game, I completed a few modes, and I actually got a couple jackpots. So for this game, I'm going to try and focus solely on multi-ball and see what I can do there. So obviously I want to lock a ball, my first plunge, but then I need to start hitting ramps to relock more balls. So here, we want to increase our jackpot value. I never know what to do there. So when it comes off the top of that sling, I guess I need to figure out, I need to nudge earlier to keep it from doing that, but I don't know what to do. Since I'm going for multi-ball, I'm just deciding, well, I'll go ahead and start a mode just to try and get some points going. Plus, if I get an extra ball, I could plunge through and I can get all of my skill shots. They reset. So if I can get an extra ball, I can lock another ball very cheaply and easily by just hitting the lock ball skill shot again. So, even though, like I said, even though I'm going for multi-ball, still getting the mode's not terrible. I'm pretty sure I could still, I think I could still lock balls in this mode, but I need to hit ramps to do so. Okay. Alright, so now I need to hit the left orbit. Too late. Way too early. Still too early. Slightly too early. And out. Once it goes that right out lane, folks, it tends to be all over. Okay, ball 3. I need an extra ball here. No, not gonna happen. So it's fine. I need to work on that right orbit shot, apparently. Still don't have it. See, I've been playing this game. I want to play this game because I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, which Lindsay got for my birthday. So I was like, well, if I can't play that, I'll just play a Western game. Maybe it'll be close. The Maverick is a little bit different vein than I would say Red Dead Redemption 2 is, but, still, there's, horses and guns and cowboys, so. Alright, let's try and do multi-ball again, because that was terrible. Let's go. Lock a ball. That part we got. The short plunge to lock a ball, not terribly difficult. It's everything after that point that I'm struggling with. Okay. Trap up here. Try and pass. Hit the ramp. Oh. Okay, it's alright. Alfred Molina's eyes were still blinking, so we're okay. I don't know how that didn't drain. I just found out a lot of my mutual friends did the motion capture and voices for the game. Wow. That's pretty sweet. Extra. All right, I'm going to try and plunge for that extra ball. Sweet. Yeah, that's cool. Man. It's a good gig if you can get it. All right. We hit the ramp. Let's try and lock a ball. All right. We got an extra ball though. Start a mode. Runaway stage. Ooh. Loop pass. Oh, get up there. Apparently, none of Broadway actors in. Yeah. There you go. I'm sure that's correct. All right. Lock another ball. Oh, and it rattled out. Oh, no. The upper flipper's dying again. That's no bueno. I wonder if it's just a bad connection again. I'll try and clean it.
Multi-ball.
Alright. So I can go try and get a 4-ball here. Or not. Let me see.
Dealer wins.
Alright. I try to clean that switch a little bit. There's so it's a double leaf here on the right flipper to then actually, because you can stage. So I'm hoping it's just a little bit of a schmutz on there that caused it to not work the way it's supposed to. So it seems a little better now. Alright. Anybody have any questions about Maverick? I know we played it a bit on stream. But if you haven't tuned in before, and you have any questions or want me to try and explain anything I'm doing, I've been trying to talk about it as I've been going, but it's hard to play pinball and talk at the same time. I mean, I'm not the best pinball player in the world to begin with, and then when I have to talk about what I'm doing, ooh boy, I'm getting a little bit better at it, but it's one of those things where you never really think about it until you start doing it. It's a different type of playing, to be sure.
Don't fold yet. Ante up.
So if I was quicker on the draw up there, pun intended, I could have, it would have been I could have gotten the 2x multiplier, but since I was not, well, here we are.
Free at base.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going for the straight. Which the easy, I mean, if you can complete that cycle, hit the right ramp, feed here, get it up into the vertical up kicker, it'll keep rewarding you cards because you're hitting the rollover lanes for spot a card. Where are we based out of? We're in Cincinnati, Ohio. So where exactly? It's up to you. No, we're in Cincinnati. So yeah, if you're ever in the Cincinnati area, hit us up and I don't know, meet you somewhere to play some pinball. We got a couple places around here to play. Pretty nice. We get up to Columbus when we can to play up there. The Columbus crew are good people. The Dayton is starting to come up too, which is nice. We haven't really been out to Indianapolis. So Columbus is about 2 hours from us. Indy is about 2 hours from us. Louisville is about 2 hours when we get down there. They've got a pretty cool pinball scene. And then Lexington is kind of growing too. But we haven't been to Lexington or Indy too much, unfortunately, to play pinball anyway. We'd really like to get out there and check out some of their stuff. But yeah, we've got several places around here to play pinball, and even more if you expand it out to about a couple-hour drive. So we are pretty lucky when it comes to that. If you go 4 hours, then we're really talking because you can get up to what's it called? Up in Indiana, there's what is it? I can't even remember the name of it right now. But then obviously there's Chicago, which isn't too far. It's about a 5-hour drive, and then you have Cleveland, which is about 4.5-hour drive. So we can certainly go some places to play pinball. Fort Wayne. That's what I was trying to think of. Fort Wayne, Indiana has a pretty big pinball scene as well. Alright, I gotta find this left orbit. I have to find it. There we go. I'm in Jersey! Great to know. Oh, there you go. That's awesome. Yeah, we've made it out to New York a few times. I've never been to Jersey that I'm aware of. Been to Delaware. That's when I was a long time ago when I was a kid. Yeah, we'd love to make it out that way. Lindsay is a performer. She would love to get out to New York area and audition for shows and whatnot. She's done stuff with Cincinnati Shakespeare Company. We have a couple other professional troops around here that she's been in shows with too, so she absolutely would love to make it out that way. I keep telling her to try it out. I'll have the house back here, and if she ever makes it big, then she can just move me out and I'll be fine. So yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I can't talk. I'm play pinball. Come on. No! It's terrible. Alright, I gotta try and shoot that left orbit. Start my multi-ball again, because that was real bad. Oh, not it. Come on, bounce. No, not it. There we go. Me too, that's my background. If you couldn't tell by now. No, that's awesome, man. Alright, middle 3-ball. Let's go. Yeah, she's a musician by trade. She's actually currently playing at a gig right now. She plays violin, viola, piano. She sings. So most of the time when you see all the Name That Pinball tune, generally speaking, that's her doing. I think today she ran out of time to come up with one. So I think she's doing a little differently, but I'll let her explain that. But yeah, so any music you hear on the channel, for the most part, is all made by her. So our intro music, and now it's obviously the outro music too. The little stingers and all that she's written and made. So, yeah, it's musically talented people, man. You guys are awesome. I mean, she's obviously put a lot of time and effort into it, which I'm sure you know how that goes. So yeah, she loves it, but man, that is a tough way to make a living. But oh my gosh, calm down, game. She's getting it done. So, but yeah, she's we talked about even moving up to Chicago and things like that, but her heart really lies in the greater New York area. So we'll see. You know, one of those things where she may go out there and at some point here, and you know, we've been out to Allentown. That's like a very cute little in Bethlehem or whatever you want to call it. It's a really cute little town to live in as well. So I don't know. It's one of those things where we'll just have to see what the future holds. Right now, we're just trying to play some pinball. I'm trying to do it very poorly, apparently. Alright, blackjack. Let's go. What do we got? Well, we hit. Stand on that. Of course you got an ace. Come on. Alright. Raise it.
Ante up. You won.
Alright. So now I need the blackjack again, because that's what that lights your vertical up kicker. See if I can actually play blackjack correctly this time.
Raise or fold. Your bet.
Fold. Man, this digital blackjack is beating me up. So the app I'm working on teaches people to sing and harmonize. Sweet! Full version is launching soon. It's called Harmony Helper. Alright, Lindsay can tell you I need help with that, because I tend to drift. Anytime she is singing, I drift up to what she's trying to do when she starts singing harmony, and it drives her insane. I change key constantly. I can hold pitch if I'm singing with somebody usually, but if I'm just on my own, I tend to drift around. So I could use an app like that. That's the problem. There you go. There you go. She would be very excited about that. So we'll have to, when you launch it, send me a note and I'll check it out for sure. Right. I will check it out, absolutely. And then she'll tell you if it's working or not. How about that? Hey! Yeah, she'll give you honest feedback. That is for sure. Oh, come on, right out lane. Yeah, we will definitely check it out. Like I said, she will certainly give you very good feedback about it, because she likes anything to do with music. She is all in favor of. Her thing is everybody has a voice. You just need to figure out, you know, where yours is. Man, that flipper is not working anymore. I need to replace the leaf switch, I think. Hey, we just got a subscriber. What up, Goran? Thank you so much for the subscription. We really appreciate it. We truly do. Your support means all the world to us. We're just out here trying to play some pinball, and every little bit helps. And so thank you so much. We really, truly do appreciate it. Thank you. Man, this flipper is driving me nuts. Yeah, but no, seriously, thank you. And like I said, Lindsay will be back in a little bit, and hopefully we'll get her excited about that too. Come on, let's go. There you go. All right, so what do we got now? 4 of a kind. I don't like 4 of a kind. We're gonna fold it. Royal flush. It's okay, but still not great. I'm gonna try for it again. I know I say this, and it's usually certain death, but we're gonna try it, because why not? Oh! That time it wasn't for me shooting on the left. That was just a bad shot up the middle, or up the ramp. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you so much. And yeah, please stay in touch. We would love to hear about it. I'd love to try the app out because, like I said, I drift badly. All right, what are we going for now? Let's just try and complete as many hands as possible. Don't worry about multi-ball. Don't worry about modes. Just complete hands.
Welcome to my from Florida. Welcome to the
All right.
first ever annual All Rivers Cross. No,
I say that and I start a mode immediately. It's usually how this goes, right? Okay. Trap up. Trap up. Come on. I can't even post pass right now. I could just time this mode out. That'd be boring, so let's not do that. It's more exciting for me to just, you know, miss every single shot. Hey, we got one hit on the stagecoach. Babby steps. All right.
How about some blackjack?
Okay, blackjack.
Hit, out there. You win. Raise or fold.
All right, let's fold that because that 4 of a kind's over here on the right. I hate hitting it, so let's go for the pair. So it is random which ones it gives you, so it's good and bad. I mean, it kind of stinks where if like it is random, I should say, on standard. If you're in a tournament mode, I believe it is a set order. All right, let's try and hit that again. Sweet. I didn't raise it though, which is fine. So we're just going for the number. All right, I'm gonna fold that if I can. All right. Fold it. It's going to give us the 3 of them. Nope. The straight. We'll raise the straight because that's a middle orange bell. And it's generally a safe shot. What do you think, girls? Am I playing good pinball right now? No, I'm not. Sorry, both the cats are in the background talking to me. Oh, Goran, you can actually do a what the flip, little flip now. So you have a little emote. Working on getting more of those. The more subscribers we get, the more emotes we'll have. So I don't know what the next one's going to be, but oh, and we are working on a couple giveaways for subscribers. We haven't gotten all the details worked out yet, but just know that you're in the running now for something. We're working on trying to get our brand out there, right? It's all about branding. We're just trying to have fun with it, but you know, every little bit helps. So if you like the content and want to subscribe, we appreciate it. If not, hey, that's cool too. Just thanks for tuning in. Oh, yeah, there it is. You got it. No, Pinball Narcissist, you have not missed it yet. We are waiting for Lindsay to get back. So she is at a gig right now. She's coming back hopefully soon. I'm waiting for her. Hey, she just pulled in. So she's here. So we're going to do it, I guess, whenever she's ready. So shortly, we will be doing Name That Pinball Tune. And Feed That Cat. You actually are on time. It's like you have a sixth sense. Or you read the post on Facebook about it. See? She's here.
Your bet.
Welcome.
So did you go to the poker championship?
Yeah, I beat it 3 times.
I can't wait to watch that later.
Yeah, it'll be amazing. Right, everybody on the internet? I think the dropped a bunch of frames during all that, but it totally happened. No, I did not. I got 1.5-ish billion or 1.4 as my high game, so I've been doing doing okay. Not terribly great, but not terrible either.
Don't fold yet.
My average game is probably like 300 million now.
Ready.
Raise it.
Ante up. 2 a dime.
All right. Come on now. All right. All right. All right. Get it. Stay out. CNK, how are you doing? I can name it in 160 notes. All right. Like I said, she's when she gets ready here in a moment. I don't know if she'll want to play a game or not, but I'm guessing she'll probably want to play a game of pinball. But you know, she doesn't really like pinball. She just plays it, I guess. Yeah. We'll go ahead and start because I'm gonna drink pretty quick, I'm sure. Yeah, she'll be right out. Oh, I didn't get draw. Come on. I guess I hit too many stand-ups. How you doing, CNK? Thanks for joining. We will be doing Name That Pinball Tune shortly. Name it in 160 notes. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to What the Flip.
Eat some things. I'm sorry, everybody, but I haven't eaten since like 11:30.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Working pretty hard.
Do you want to play a game first, or do you want to get into Name That Pinball Tune?
How far along are you in your game? Am I on ball
This is
3?
ball 3.
Let's do play one game, and while we do that, I'm gonna pull it up.
All right. Oh, Goran just subscribed.
Oh, hey, thanks, Goran.
And they're making an app that will teach people how to harmonize
Oh, yeah?
and stay on pitch.
How you need that? I mean, whoa.
Right? And that's exactly what I said. And I said, please let me know when it's ready, and we would love to try it out. And you will presumably give honest feedback about it.
Yeah, I can totally do that. What? I want to mute this. Okay, sorry if you all hear stuff. It's not my fault. Oh, don't listen to that. Alright, we're doing this. No, stop! Don't listen! You're being stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying stuff because I was a little miserable. Okay, hello. Never seen Name That Song. Okay, so I have a confession to make today. It's an unusual Name That Song because I don't know if Kevin mentioned it, but
I did a little bit.
all week I've been I'm doing a theater camp with I'm music directing a theater camp with these kids, and I've been having to get a lot of music together. And I worked on my Name That Pinball tune. Kevin probably heard it at like 2 in the morning because I may have been watching some like tournament play, and I found one that I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that one for this week, and I got half of it done, but I don't have the other half done, and I'm a perfectionist. So since I didn't get it completely done, I'm saving it for next week. But I still have a Name That Pinball tune that's kind of in the same vein, I guess, as what I normally do. So so yeah, sorry about that. That's my confession. But like I say, next week, I think it's fun. I think it's going to be kind of hard to identify, though, honestly. So,
we'll see.
Yeah.
Pinball Narcissist is here,
Yeah.
so, you know.
Oh, well, I mean next week's.
Oh,
This week's might be hard to identify, too. I mean, I can't make it easy for y'all because you're too good for that.
All right.
Cats are going crazy. Are we doing it?
I mean, we're pretty close to...
We're
pretty close to
5:56. Oh, sweet. No reason to rush. Yeah, right? No reason to rush. You gotta have things good, right? How about we play a one-handed game to kill the time? If y'all are fine with that.
Play one-handed game and then Name That Pinball tune.
See how long our one-handed game takes. Oh, good. I get to go first.
Well, I've been playing like all day. So.
Whee!
I've been
at
doing
all.
great. Everybody in chat can say how great I've been doing.
Oh, I'm playing one-handed. Shoot, I forgot. Sorry.
Raise or bowl. Ready. Ante up. We are.
Yay. I got some Super Pops.
I think you're super pops.
Do an older one repeat for a warm-up. Oh, I like that idea. We can do that.
What is it? Oh.
CNK said do an older one. So I might. Let's see. Which one do I want to do?
You mean like a name that pinball
I
team?
think I'm gonna do my favorite one. Yeah, my favorite one that I've done so far.
So if you know right off the bat, just don't chime in immediately.
Right.
'Cause that's
So I'll
just-
do that as a warm-up. So you see what I like normally do. No, I'll play with my lefty. I didn't go so great for you. I'm sorry. Didn't want that.
Go for your ice nuggets. They're really good. Come at me, Costco. I'm repping your stuff.
It's not Costco.
Trader Joe.
Raise or bowl.
Oh, I have one left. Sweet.
Ante up. You won.
Costco, you should carry them in bigger bags. How about that? That red flipper. That upper red flipper's acting up again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I played it a lot. I didn't quite get how much.
You're wearing it out. Just kidding. It's fine.
Probably.
With a bing bing ding.
I really want to get that. Darn it. I got a danger!
Nice.
I was trying to slap it hard enough with one hand.
One-handed danger.
I count that as a victory. Let's see if I can pull up the... Can we do the thing if we do the older video that we can pull up the video?
Maybe.
I love your confidence.
I mean, we
I
definitely maybe can do it.
I wonder which one it was. I don't remember. Okay, what's one of the videos? Huh. 'Cause I don't think... I'm sorry, y'all. I'm slacking on putting these up on YouTube, but... Oh, no, listen.
Raise or bowl.
Okay, I'm gonna guess this is the one. We're just gonna do this one because it's the one that I pulled up, so...
Ante up.
The cat says yes.
Cat says meow.
Plus.
Ah, I've been getting right outlaned all
I've
day.
been working on the right outlane,
I haven't
y'all.
found it yet. I have not found that right outlane.
You really just have to get it when it's up there, or
Yeah.
else you're sunk. Just in case. Okay, I did lock it. Thank you. Alright, loop pass.
Wait.
Oh, I should have let that go. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh my gosh! Oh, you know what? I have to grab. Play along.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I got extra balls.
It's true. Oh, robot house!
No. Runaway stage.
Oh! Alright.
Even short.
She's coming. Now you beat me by 20 mil.
Well, what? You even had an extra ball.
Alright.
Alright, so we're doing. I'm so tired, y'all. So I'm trying.
You'll turn off eventually.
These kids are, wearing me out. Well, I was gonna say they're pretty good today. So,
Hold on.
bad pinball. pinball tune.
Name that pinball tune.
Do. Were you just waiting for that to? Why didn't you actually turn the sound up?
Because it's gonna die. It's gonna.
Yeah, but it's gonna go.
Sure.
I know these things.
That's the wrong one.
Okay, so we're doing an old. How's it the wrong one?
Wrong player.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're doing an old one because this is my favorite one. I think. Pretty sure this is one. I'm tired. But we're doing an old one for warm up. So if you know what this is, if you've played along, Pinball Narcissist knows it. So if no one gets it,
All right.
we'll do that. But we're gonna start this as a warm up, and then we'll play the one for this week. Which again, confession, it's not me playing. I'll tell you all about it after we do it.
So listen up and name that pinball tune.
Name that pinball tune.
Bum 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 bum
Harmony. We're almost to the theme. It takes a while to get there. Oh, no, just kidding. There's more. I forgot about how much is in this one.
We get it?
No, we haven't gotten to the theme yet. I forgot how long it took to get to the theme. Sorry, y'all. Just wanted a dance break. This is it. I don't know what it is. This is fun.
Try CNK Looper.
Love my looper pedal. And that ending. Right?
So any guesses? And if you don't know it, and if you do, Pinball Narcissist, do you remember what it was?
Oh, you want to do a call out from it? That'll give it away. Sounds mystical. I will say that. I would say it's got no clue.
So you gotta remember, she's doing them in a different style usually than what the original is. So it, yeah.
So I'm saying you should do because this is a warm up for today.
Right.
So I think you should give a hint
Yeah.
by doing a call out because Kevin likes to do call outs from pinball machines. So you want to do a call out from this given machine?
Well, then that would make me have to remember which one this was too.
Oh, you don't remember?
I don't.
What? Oh man. Okay, well I'll do it then. I'll do it. Are you ready? You're gonna get it. Ooh, jackpot.
Yeah, there it is. I just didn't want to do it wrong and be.
Ooh. I hope this scares the pants off you.
The Steve in the coffin.
There's another one.
Hey, that's me.
Do we know it now?
Yeah, come on. If you don't get it from that.
Scared Steve! That's it.
It's time to get scared,
Steve! So yeah, that's the theme from Scared Stiff. It's actually 2 themes from Scared Stiff. At the end I do that boo doo 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 doo, which is another theme from it that I just slipped in there. So yeah, that's very mystical, right? So yeah, I'll normally do an arrangement that's my own. But I did do some research and I did one that's kind of in the vein of what I would do. So this is not me. I just want to say that right now. This is not me playing, because I don't want to take credit for someone else's work. I will, tell you who it is after we play it and see if you can guess what it is. I'm gonna give you some hints or do a survey or, well, I'm not gonna give you more hints than that. And I don't know if we can we can't get video on this because if we get video on this, then it would probably give it away. But, I'm gonna play probably about, I think a minute of this. That's when, I think the beginning is pretty distinctive, but, that doesn't mean it's distinctive to everybody else. But I was gonna pull it to the beginning. Are we ready?
Do it to it.
Set. Go. Yep, that's it. See, I can't get it. So that is, in fact, do we know what song it is? It's actually the song I always choose when I play Metallica, so that's why I chose this one. Bonus points. Bonus points if you get this song.
But yeah.
Haven't played enough of it to know. Yeah, and you also have to pick that, since Metallica is one of those games where you have to pick your song.
Or if you know Metallica, obviously.
Yeah, right. So,
yeah, it's Apocalyptica.
Yeah, they're a group of 4 cellos yeah, and cellists are playing the cellos, I guess. And they have a whole album that's entirely Metallica covers. So if you're interested, the whole thing is on YouTube. It's spelled kind of funny. Let's see. Dum 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 dum. Oh no, it's not. I thought it had a K in it, but it doesn't. It's Apocallyptica. So it's just apocalyptic with an A at the end. So so if you really liked that jam right there, now I can't find the thingy. There it is. Check them out. It's kind of cool. I listened to a few. I was thinking about using one because their arrangement of one is really pretty. But then I was like, I always choose Master of Puppets when I play that game, so we got to go with that, right?
There you go.
Even though it doesn't really matter. And then I thought about choosing one of the Crank It Up songs. I was about to do For Whom the Bell Tolls. Can't talk. For Whom the Bell Tolls. But yeah, if you want to check them out, Apocalyptica has arrangements of all of the songs that are used in the Metallica game. So
there you go.
And a Pinball Narcissist, I finally did a non-Williams, right?
There you go.
Finally did a non. Actually, my other one the one I'm doing for next week is a non-Williams. That's your hint. So
there you go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep, so I might be wrong, but I'm never wrong, so I can't be wrong. Well, thanks for playing Name That Pinball
Name
Team.
That Pinball.
Like I say, usually it'll be an arrangement that I do, but
this week, ton of time.
Yeah, sorry, we got back. I'm sure Kevin talked about it. We got back, and I've been going nonstop since then, with some breaks to practice pinball for Pinburg because gots to do it. All right, are we back at it?
I guess so.
Well, I haven't played any, so
I know. I played a lot. I played a lot of pinball.
So you got a lot of practice now.
Yeah.
Ooh. I love this mode. It's my favorite. hate this.
Can I request that you do an arrangement of the music from Dialed In?
Yes, I can do that. But I'll have to do it, I can't do it soon because then everyone will know.
I think Gordon just wants to hear it.
Oh.
Not necessarily for a name that.
Oh, okay. I certainly can. Yeah, and like I said, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm behind on uploading my Name That Pinball tunes, so I think there's only like 2 up. I think, well, I'm not gonna say what they are in case you go. I kind of hint at what they are, the name, how I name them.
Yeah.
So you can kind of guess. I might change that. I don't know. But yeah, it's on the to-do list this week, so be on the lookout. Subscribe on YouTube or whatever the crazy kids are doing these days. Whatever you're supposed to do. What are you supposed to do? I don't know.
You subscribe YouTube.
Okay. But subscribing on YouTube,
Doesn't cost you anything.
yeah.
It's free.
So then you'll be notified when
It even has the lyrics to it that nobody knows about. And watch the video from David Thiel seminar. The lyrics are, I got a new phone and it's cooler than yours. I got a new phone, don't know how to use it. All right.
Oh my gosh, yes, let's do that. That's
pretty
happening.
That is pretty funny.
Oh, thank you. Oh, get up there.
What time did you feed the starving cats today?
About 3.
So they're not starving.
Nope. Oh,
We like to
here's
starve
you.
our animals, or at least they like to think that we're starving them.
Oh, perfect! Look at me. I don't know how that was perfect.
We don't actually starve our animals.
hit other things. They just think.
They got fed at 3 o'clock, and they want to get fed at 6 o'clock.
Oh, I forgot with the with your lights, I can't see the. I thought the kickback wasn't lit, and I've been watching a lot of tournament play. I'm like, oh, I'm done. I need to do something.
Yeah.
So that was an unnecessary danger, but it's fine. Did you show people? Because it's on theme. When we went to from our trip, the oh my gosh, that was tiredness that screwed that up. Did you show them the little poker chips we got?
No, actually, you have them.
Oh, I do have them. I'll go get them while you play this long ball.
She has too much faith in my pinball playing abilities.
I'm gonna do this though.
Could show him on the.
I can.
He writes lyrics to all of his pinball music to help him. That's cool.
Yeah, lyrics are helpful. I'm actually writing a few songs. Original songs. I'm trying. I think I like some of the words. I haven't shared them with anybody, so whatever. But so anyway, we got these. Can you see that?
A little closer. A little bit. You can kind of read it. We went to the Old Forge Distillery.
Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, so we went down to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area. And in Pigeon Forge, they have they have several now, but they're a few different distilleries. This one is right there in Pigeon Forge. Actually, I don't know where they distill at, but there's shops in Pigeon Forge anyway. And we got a few different adult beverages there.
Yeah.
I really like their gin, which was delicious.
Oh dear.
We got some rye, lemongrass, and ginger. Mm-hmm. And the other thing that we got, which is Lindsay's favorite,
that nobody else apparently likes.
kettle corn moonshine.
Yeah, so we went in, and this guy, there was it was kind of confusing
Cocktail bar.
where you go and taste, but
Yeah.
I should try to catch that. But he was like, well, why don't? Because we didn't know if that's what because they were like tasting. They were doing a tasting of their creams. Get up there. Okay, no, that's fine. Right inside the door, and sorry, I had to concentrate for a minute. And do it, whatever. And he's like, oh, go try what you like, and see what you like, and I'll make a cocktail for you out of it. So we went and tried a bunch of the different moonshines, and as Kevin said, I like the kettle corn.
Most of their stuff was very sweet.
Yeah, that was our complaint about it. Like, I mean, if you like sweet drinks, all their moonshines were real sweet.
Yeah.
And that's why I like the kettle corn. It had a hint of sweetness. I mean, more than a hint. But it also has that, like, saltiness of kettle corn. That was stupid. But what was I going to say about it? Yeah, so I went in and told him I wanted one with the kettle corn. He's like, nobody ever asked for that. I don't know what to make. So he ended up making me this. It tasted real good. It was kind of like a combination between, like, what did I say? Eggnog and something else.
White Russian.
Oh, yeah, and a White Russian. So it was, if you like those, it was really good.
Did someone say Dollywood? We were close. We did not go to Dollywood.
Oh, did you tell them about your ambition?
I don't know. I don't want to give it away. No, just kidding. No, if anyone knows Dolly Parton, we would love to play a Dolly Parton pinball machine with Dolly Parton.
No. You know what we should do?
What?
We should. Okay, so did you tell them about the pinball museum? Or,
A little bit, yeah.
So I don't want to lose the ball yet. Did you? Okay, so we took a video because I've never seen this out in the wild. We took a video of me playing Hercules. I think we should show that.
I don't know if I can. It's just on my phone.
Yeah,
We will show it.
Yeah.
We'll,
Well, be on the lookout for that because
yeah, we're trying to put it on YouTube or something. But yeah, I did tell them a little bit about it. But
it was cool.
yeah, there is a video, but I have not actually looked at it. But we'll just try and throw it up on YouTube and just see what it looks like. We're not very good travel bloggers, it turns out. That's not really our cup of tea. So, yeah, maybe we'll try and do better next time, but that requires better camera gear and use of said cameras. And, yeah, so... I knew more Broadway folks, not so much Dolly Parton. Fair enough.
Broadway, folks!
Yeah. They're out in the Jersey area, I guess.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have. Someday, I may be there.
I may have mentioned that.
Yeah, I do a lot of local theater, and I'm sure Kevin may have talked about it some, but
A
like.
little bit. It's me filling time.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about a lot.
Oops. I don't know what I was gonna say about it because my brain's fried, but. Okay.
I met a lot of awesome people through the app and performing in New York City and Philly. So there you go.
Sweet!
Yeah, we've met a ton of people just like
Darn it.
lately in the pinball community.
I was gonna
in
try to
general.
catch all four. That would be great.
So it's been very, very good to us. Actually getting out there and streaming and just talking to people and stuff. So we cannot complain.
Yeah, we've been. Oh, that was stupid. Okay, we got this. Ready, go. A little early. It's fine. It's bad. I was gonna say I should be able to restart. I got this, no problem.
Make it look easy.
See, I believed in myself.
I believe in myself sometimes too, but you still make it look easy.
I'm practicing for Pinball, y'all. Woo! Jackpot!
There you go.
Okay, almost. Okay, we got this. Let's see where this goes.
So her current strategy is to hit the ramp and then put a ball in the vertical up kicker to hide it for a minute, and then put the other ball up the ramp.
Oh, this could be bad. Worth it. All right, here we go. Ugh. I don't know what that was. Oh, I got a bonus though. 26. Oh no! Got that. That's fine. Whew.
Give me 4
I need
nines.
4. Oh, look, 750. And have you ever seen that before?
Yeah, because it didn't. It hit the other pops more than the left
Oh
one.
gosh. Fold. Oof. Bad hands. I'd like to get that stagecoach ramp. Oh, it's really late. Okay, everything's fine. Here we
It's
go.
fine.
I just want to listen to Amazing Grace. Oh, early.
We all both sing the
All right.
same wrong words to Amazing Grace.
I hope that's it, because I can't tell. Actually, you can tell if you can't tell.
Replay.
Based on
First
the kickback
real
level,
game, and she gets a replay.
you can tell if you were stand. Blackjack is so help.
It took me an
Wow.
embarrassing low number of games to do a replay, and I think I only got one.
Well, I'm jonesing for some pinball.
Apparently.
Okay, this is bad. It's okay. Everything's fine. See? Everything's fine. Alright, I really want that stagecoach mystery. I'm feeling 20x. Y'all feeling 20x?
Go for it.
Alright, let's see if we'll get 20x. We gotta hit the ramp first. I have been struggling with this ramp for some reason, but we got it! Just like that. 20x. No, I didn't
Laser
want it.
kick.
I wanted 20x. I got greedy. I knew it. We'll just keep trying to load our lives.
There you go.
Oh, I only need one more. Come on, you can do this. Okay. Ooh. That's not what I want. Ramp. Oh, this could be bad.
Discard.
Everything's fine. I got this. If I just hit the ramp and then hit raise fold, then I'll raise and I'll have a bunch of poker chips.
There you go.
Okay, ready? Ramp. Alright. Part 1. Dealer. Part 2. Raise. Part 3. Collect the card. Part 4. Excellent. We did
Four-step
it.
plan.
Alright. This could be bad. This could be real bad. Okay. Everything was fine. No. Okay. Everything's fine. Hit that ramp. That was really late. Okay, that's fine. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
7.
I need those 2. Alright, we're gonna try to just hit him.
Can't miss it.
We got this. Ah!
See, I need to fix that rubber on there because it's rubbing.
Oh, okay. That was pretty good, though. I think I should have gotten both, right?
Yeah, you hit them both.
Okay, so we're gonna try the plan again, where we, even though I really like Lauren Bell, but we already did Bank Heist, so everything's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, we're gonna go for the, yeah. See, I didn't announce it because I forgot how, oh, that worked. Do that. In lane lovin'. Okay. This could be bad. Ah, we're fine. Block a ball. Oh, that's fine. Should I try for both of them again? Let's go.
Yep.
Nope. Only got
Look at
one.
those. Look at those poker chips.
So close. Okay. No! Headphone warning. Okay. Everything's fine. Oh no, I lost a hand. Oh no, everything went so badly.
Everything didn't go.
This should be a good bonus though. Boom! Think if that was 20x.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of points. It'd be like all my games combined.
No, you said you got 1.5.
I know, it's a joke. Oh, there it finally went. I'm gonna have to eat somewhere. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. I've only played one game.
I know. I've played a lot of games.
Okay, the last time we played, we can play one more game and then we can eat. Okay?
Fair enough.
Unless the game goes really badly. I won't be able to stop. Oh, you didn't make a challenge for yourself.
No.
Why didn't you make a
I was making challenges as I was playing, not
Dealer win.
because I was the only one playing. I wasn't about to put challenges up and then
Yeah, but
award
then you would
myself
get
points.
Yeah, but you would get points. I mean, you wouldn't put me up as well. You just put yourself.
That's fair.
Keep track of your challenges. So what challenges did you play?
Some were like complete hand, start multi-ball, just general stuff like that. Play as many modes as possible. Score over a certain threshold.
I want Did you do loop pass challenge?
I did not.
Oh, well.
Next time.
So y'all... I have done a couple loop passes after that. One magical one.
I did a loop pass as well.
See, my problem is, I was trying to do one there, but like I've been dropping the flipper too soon. Please don't, thank you.
Ooh,
Reject.
rare reject.
And that's my problem with drop catching too. I have figured out that I'm too scared and I drop the flipper too soon. Is that the one I did? Okay.
Yeah, you gotta let it. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh.
What? This game's like, oh, no love now. Still not. Okay.
Sweet.
I still have quite a few I can discard. That's nice. Ramp. Oh, real early.
Yeah,
So, on
my
this
aim has not
game,
been stellar.
well, part of the problem when I was playing the other night, on our particular Maverick, excuse me, Mushy, is we... Sorry, I had to think about that. The rubbers on the flipper will catch the ball a lot. Because I normally miss early because I am shrimp up and I miss late. Yeah, because it gets caught. What do I need? 8 of clubs? Go for
I
it.
think it's a combination of the rubber and the mylar.
Oh yeah, probably. Okay, so we can stack Coop's cash with multi-ball, so let's go for it. Or miss the shot. That's fine. Here we go, we got it this time. You dummy.
Standing right here.
Sorry, everybody, that wasn't very good.
Like a ball. I will say it's nice being home on our own internet. Because, man, whew, internet abroad. Sketchy. We've dropped 0 frames.
Oh, now you just jinxed it.
I know.
I thought you said you dropped a bunch of frames when you went to the poker championship.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why I don't lie, folks.
I'm calling him on his bluff.
Yeah, it wasn't a lie, it's just a bluff.
Oh man, the perils of eating on stream. It's real. The challenge is real. Alright, we would like to start Lauren Bell. Lauren Bell is my favorite mode. You cannot take multi-ball into Lauren Bell, if you were curious. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get Lauren Bell right here.
Nice.
Nailed it. Alright, let's get all the extra balls.
I'm in the game!
Since I said we were gonna stop after this game. See, I was a little early on that shot. It couldn't possibly be that just early. Actually, I think part of it really is. I'm not trying to make excuses, but that's kind of what I...
Mega Pops.
I think you're Mega Pops. I used to be real dialed into that right orbit, but for some reason now... Oh my gosh. I've been struggling with it a bit. Except for there. Got it.
Cat's fired up. Infinite discard.
Got some balls up there. Take some. Oh, see, that was... No, I don't have it! I don't have it! Put me out.
You're caught.
Oops. Well, I did start Lauren Bell. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't do with it what I wanted.
Ow!
You were caught. Oh, you know what? I was actually watching, when I was watching the trying to learn about Baywatch, one of the streams was actually talking about, I might be making this up.
It was
I know-
Baywatch. And yeah.
they were talking about the weird tilt warnings on these games, like we did, so.
Yeah, Diddy's found
Corroboration.
Diddy's Segas. Apparently they have a super bizarre, like, if you set them on tournament mode, you can only change it to like one
drop
tilt
it.
warning.
That was terrible.
It's like, or you can do 2 on, that's what it is. In tournament mode, you can do 2, but like in non-tournament mode, you can do 1 or 3, or none.
Yeah, so we have it on 3 because...
1 is just too much, because anytime you move it, you're gonna double. You're gonna double. Mostly.
Oh, I should have loop passed. It's gonna punish me for not being brave. Okay. pinball, just like that. But see, unfortunately, I couldn't get my jackpots multiplied because there were already balls locked in there. And... All right, everything's fine. Okay, that's how you do it. Oh, that was tiredness.
Excuse me.
That was also tiredness. Okay, let's not lose them all. Okay, all right.
Yeah, you can.
That's actually, you know, I did think about that the other night when I was playing. That like that's a strategy you could use
If it's
if you
turned
were really
on.
well, yeah, that's true. It's true. You need to find out because it's probably not. I don't think it's that easy to start. I don't think you can just start it in.
Yeah.
Ugh. I didn't want 3 balls. I wanted 2.
2x. Oh.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's the downfall of having 2-ball multi-ball. No!
Whatever.
Oh, saver.
Ooh.
Razor bowl.
Do we want this?
Your say.
It's up to you.
I'm not feeling it.
Even choice. We need 4 9.
Okay, for your hubris.
I don't care. I just keep getting a shot. Oh, or not. Or I'll finish this hand. You watch. We never go for. That should be a challenge.
I did. I tried to go for the Royal Flush a few times. Never got it. I did actually get the Royal Flush.
Okay, here we go.
Razor bowl.
Oh, I can only hit 5.
Your bet.
No, I'm not that brave. I've got too many drops. Sorry, everybody. Coward. I admit it. I was a coward.
So you can fold as many times as you want without losing your streak. So it does behoove you.
Yeah,
I
and
don't think you can hit it.
Yeah, and you can keep folding until you get to like the pair. Uh-oh.
But then it kicks it up into the pop bumpers. And the drain out of the pop bumpers is sketchy at best.
You were caught cheating. Only got 2. What? All right.
Razor bowl. Bowl. Even choice.
I think we were playing euchre. Oh, see, here we are. We're at the. It sounded like you said go for the spare.
Pick up the spare.
Oh, I thought that was going to be really early.
Your bet. Raise.
Finally raise it. Get it. Sometimes it'll. Oh. That's nice.
You won.
I did it.
And a perfect.
What? And then it goes to the left out. It's like, stop celebrating. You fool. I don't want to go for it. I was going for the ramp, in case you were curious.
Shoot for the ramp.
That was
Wolfman!
bad. Wolfman! We haven't seen you in a while, Wolfman. Well,
Get in the paddle boat, he says.
okay. No, actually, do you mean like the weird way where it like goes from the drop target?
Razor bowl.
Oh, 4 cards.
Bowl.
I don't think so. I think it just meant shoot for
Oh,
the
so that it.
For the
Okay.
bear.
This could be bad. Oh, yeah, that other flip there didn't work there. All right, let's go for the paddle boat for Wolfman. Okay. I can get this shot. Normally, I'm pretty good at it. Now I'm under pressure. Under pressure. Okay, everything's fine. Here it is, right here.
I'm still here, by the way,
There you
just
go.
finishing the hard drive backup. Yeah, so many games. Well, it's all good. We're just, I've been playing a lot of pinball, so I'm trying to concentrate on what Lindsay's doing. And she's really tired, so.
Yeah, I am really tired. Oh, these kids are wearing me out. It's fine. Why did you not go for a loop pass? Because you're tired. Alright. Let's go in the paddle. Go for everything but the full house? Okay. I got this. I could do that. Backhand!
There you go.
Totally on purpose.
Backhand in the Lauren Bell.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so now I'll have a chance to plunge for the 4-ball multi-ball with... Yes. All right, we got this.
Do you find yourself plunking out a lot of rehearsal/vocal tracks?
Plunking out? You mean like to learn my part? Depends, honestly. For me... I'm sorry, I was concentrating on my plunge. Oh, that was terrible.
Yes. They said.
Okay. Yeah, for me it really depends on the tune.
And the music director role for the kids.
Oh, for the kids. I try to not just punk out notes. This time I've really been trying. I got a jackpot. Because I've worked with kids. Oh, I forgot about that. Anyway, still respectable. I was. Because I've done some subbing, and that was like my teaching style before, and it's bad because it doesn't really teach the kids how to figure out how to read music and sight read if they need to. So like for this, I don't have enough time. It's only a week-long theater camp, and we're like each group has to do a show, and each group has like 3 songs, and it's just a lot. So I have talked about some fundamentals of singing, but as far as reading music, like not really any of that, and I've been mainly doing call and response, and it's been working out really well, because I mean I think that's a little bit better than just plunking out notes, because I mean honestly it's kind of drives me crazy when like the only way someone can learn music.
I hit it!
And
it didn't give it to me!
I don't think it quite moved enough. But I've been to so many rehearsals as a rehearsal pianist where it's like, okay, now play the alto part, and it's the most boring thing in the world for the pianist. So it's just one of those things. It's nice if you can teach kids how to do it without just playing their learning by rote, essentially. Yeah, got it. Very cool. Yeah, sorry, that was long-winded. You probably said that like 10 minutes ago. But yeah, so that's the strategy I've been using. And I have been like playing along on the piano with them after like when I'm like, okay, I'll sing it now. You sing it. Now I'll play along with them. I'm not that mean, but or am I?
Or is she?
Actually, the kids are doing great. Like, say, we did a song today. One of the songs I chose for them was "Be the Hero" from Big Fish, and nobody knew it, and they learned it like that. And it's like, I mean, it's not the most complicated song, but it's got like kind of difficult rhythms, and but I think it's similar to stuff they like, so that's why I picked it. But I liked it more than stuff they liked, or something. I don't know.
Love Be the Hero.
Right? I know! And hopefully they love it now too, because that's what I told them. I was like, oh, we're gonna do Be the Hero, and I love this song, and I know you're gonna love it too, so,
Just made Gordon very excited.
Yay! Yeah, Big Fish is actually a musical I need to be get more familiar with, because I love Andrew Lippa, though. Like, his Wild Party is one of my favorites. I like to sing a lot of songs from that. So,
there you go.
It's Andrew Lippa. Can't go wrong. So do you know Andrew Lippa, Gordon? Because I would love to, meet him. Shine Life of the Party! Right, that's one of the songs I sing! I love that song!
Guys, musical theater nerds, I love it.
Don't you wanna be the life of the party? Probably not appropriate with the age group I'm doing to do any of the songs from that show. Yeah. But, yeah, musical theater nerds, that's us.
Not him personally. Try again. Fair enough.
But,
all right. Well, unfortunately, I think that is going to do it for us. I know Lindsay just got here, but it's been a bit of a stream already, and I'm getting hungry.
Kids singing. I can imagine that.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Way to end the party, right?
I know.
Don't you want to kill this pinball party?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what if it was something clever?
I'm a buzzkill, I get it.
No, I'm kind of hungry and tired too.
I'll own this one this time.
When do you think we're going to... Because next week, we're probably going to move... I'm just going to foreshadow here. Because I'm heading to Pinburg's, and I'm probably going to go up on Wednesday.
So,
So we're thinking about moving
our Wednesday stream to Tuesday.
What he said.
So yeah, for next week, I think we're going to do that. And then would we be able to stream this Saturday? Do you have stuff going on? I think this may be a Saturday.
I don't think so. We might be able to do Saturday.
Yeah, so we actually may be able to do a Saturday stream for once. So we're going to try and do that because it's been a while. Sorry about that.
So yeah, and I'll definitely, I know Kevin posts on Pinside when we're going to stream, and I'm starting to post on Facebook on our What the Flip page.
So yeah.
When we're streaming, so
if
we
you're
are
on the Book of Face,
yeah.
You can like our page, subscribe, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm not on Facebook anymore. So
I kind of wish I weren't, but
give it a heart or a thumbs up or something. I don't
I love wow face.
So yeah, check us out on Facebook, I guess. I do have
Well,
a
the
thread.
thing's scoring.
I do have a thread on Pinside. We're not on Twitter or anything like that because we hardly keep up with the stuff we're already on. So why
We're
add
great
more?
at social media.
And we're also really good at blogging. We do have a website though. We try and keep that up. So
Yeah.
whattheflip.wtf.
Kevin just really liked the WTF.
I did. I mean,
What's
it
that
fit.
called? Extension? What?
It's
What's
the
the?
domain name? There's the domain whatever. It's sub. What do they call it? I can't think right now either because I'm hungry. I don't know. I'm not a web
Well, we'll
guy.
get back to you about what that's called.
Yeah. Well, it's a suffix, right? It's just the domain suffix.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, we will be back. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Yeah, and
Thank
so
you, everybody, for tuning in.
Yeah, if you came in for Name That Pinball Tune, like I say, I'm halfway through. I might play what I have so far for Kevin. I really like the instrumentation on this one for some reason.
Hey.
It's
there you
kind of
go.
cool. I use a super whirly patch,
There it is.
foreshadowing, and an organ for Kevin. I've got an organ in there too.
Isn't
So.
a whirly
Well, yeah, I think it's technically.
a
But
Wurlitzer, right?
I never
But it's
know.
a super whirly.
It's super whirly.
Now, well, there's also a whirly. Anyway, that's a whole nother can of worms.
I'm just trying to prolong the stream.
So yeah. Sounds good. So thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next time. We will not be doing Maverick because I know we did it twice in a row.
Still
For that,
haven't
I
gone to the poker
apologize, but
championship.
it's a fun game, and we will play something else next week or on Saturday.
Yeah.
So thank you for tuning in.
Awesome.
As always.
Play more pinball.